Hello friends and welcome to the continued video. So let's discuss about the indexed mode in continuation. So let me take you to the slide. So how we are actually accessing the values 1 zeroth element, first element, second element, third element, fourth and so on. Okay. So basically you have a reference somewhere over here, correct? So from here, you if your multiplier is 4, if you are using the data byte of size 4, so each of your each of your item will be of 4 bytes strength, correct? So suppose take let's take this element, its index is 1, correct? So for accessing this element, you have to identify your index as 1 and your multiplier should be 4, because each of the size of each of the data item is 4 bytes. So what should be the scheme you should follow if you want to access first sorry, if we call it as in a human language, it is first element, it is second element. So if you want to access first element, then what should we do? We should name it as zeroth first. So we should set our index as 1 and then we should multiply it with 4. It gives us a value of 4 advanced. We advanced by value 4 bytes from this reference. Okay. So if we have as a reference, we have 0x480490 as the reference of this value at the starting point of the data item. If the reference address is this one, and if you want to access the first element in the computer language, if you want to access the first element, so we have to, you have seen about indexing, then we add result to it and it becomes 0890 plus 4. So this will be the value where we can access this element. So this should be the value, it should be that value. So our first element, first data item from this data is over here at this memory address, correct? If you want to access the fourth element, in our language fourth element is first, second, third and fourth. So what we should set our index as 0, 1, 2 and 3. So setting our index as 3 multiplied by the multiplier comes as 12. So we have to add 12 to our reference value, our reference address. So it comes out as I guess let it be anything in hexadecimal. I'm not going to calculate it right now. Okay, what happens if we set our multiplier as 2? Got any ideas? If you are setting our multiplier as 2, what will happen? The reference addresses, our processor will start accessing the data items. Like if he wants to access the second data items in our language, so he will just multiply the index with 2. He will give a result of 2 and it will add 2 to to this address, and it will become, as a result, it will become 92. So processor will grab some data kept over here somewhere, and he'll be confused and he'll print out some junk value to your screen. Correct. So let's remove all these scratches. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So let's do some manipulations in our program. Let me show you. If we set our offset as a wrong value, suppose the strength of your data items is 4 bytes, and if you set the multiplier as 2 instead of 4, so what happens? Let me link it and assemble it. Okay, so as I've assembled it and linked it, now we are in GDB. So I have set the multiplier by 2. So let's see what it does. We break at number 11, run the program. So let's check our EX register first. It is 0 as of now. Let's step over this line. Now some value has been shifted to EX register depending on how we have set up our index and our multiplier. So what will be the result? Let's check this now. Look, it's definitely some junk value which we cannot make out why it has come. Think B0000. Now you make out with the calculator what should be this value in our ASCII or decimal value. Okay. So let's correct it back. Okay. So let me show you now how to extract the items or access the items by setting up your base or offset. How can you use the offsets in these instructions? Okay. So let's edit this program. So if you see, what we have to introduce in this syntax is our offset, and that offset should be saved in a register. Okay, so let's go to our slide. Okay, so how do we access these data items? By using an offset. Correct. Suppose, what reference does it have? Let me take out the let's take the memory address of our data. No, we don't have it. Let me get the address. Let me pause the video and get the address of our data. Okay, so the address of our data is this one, 0x80499090. Let's copy it and okay, we have this reference value. This is the reference of this position where this 10 value is situated. Okay, so how do we use offsets? If we want to access item 22, so how much offsets should we use? Offset of 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, so we get an offset of 4 4 4 12. No, sorry, not this one. Actually, if you want to access 22, we should be able to access this point. So we should access 4 plus 4. It comes as 8. So basically what we have to do, we have to add 8 to it, and so we get the address of this one, and this is the address of this value, correct? So this is the way offsets are used. We don't need to specify our index register, sorry, our index in this one, correct? But we'll have to specify our multiplier, I guess. So let's quit this one. So the syntax tells us that we must have a register to set our offset. So our offset number value 8 should be saved onto some register. So we introduce a register over here. Basically we comment this line and we move $8. Let's take the register edx, okay? And after that, for accessing third item, we should have an offset of 8 bytes, okay? So we specify edx over here. So basically what we are doing, we are specifying an offset of 8 bytes, multiplier of 4, and our the memory address of our data item. So let's check it. Okay, so basically fine, program seems to be correct. It should. Let's assemble it, link it, then load it onto GDB. Okay, so let's list the program. We should halt at this point, not at this one, also at this one, line number 12. So we create a breakpoint at line number 12, run the program. So basically before executing this instruction, our EX register should be empty. So let's print out our, let's print it in C. So it is holding 0 value. Let's step over. So basically right now our EX register should be filled up with a value which is at 8 bytes of offset, correct? So let's check our EX register. Okay, so congratulations, you have copied a value, a data which is at an offset of 8 bytes from your starting point, and you have copied it to EX register. Okay, so this is the way your offsets are working, correct? So you should play around the values, like changing your offset, changing your index, the multiplier, and all these values, so that you could be able to justify and clear the basic how the values in the memory address are shifted. The last, okay, so last two are indirect addressing mode and base pointer addressing mode. What we do in indirect addressing method is that we store the memory addresses in the registers. So the processor accesses those registers and reads the memory address, and then accordingly accesses the data at those memory addresses. Suppose we have the memory address 0x4, we store it in EX register, then the processor accesses the EX register and reads memory location 0x4 and accesses that data. Last is base pointer addressing method. We have discussed it in very detail in our stack section. Let me show you the program. So if you remember the stack section video explaining the stack section, how to extract the values, this is the same program. You save your stack to your base pointer and then extract the values by giving some offset kind of things from the position which is stored in your base pointer, and then store those values into some registers. You just please have a reference of that video which has been explained about the stack, extracting from the stack. Okay, I hope this has been useful to you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.